Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about something that keeps a lot of us in a dopamine loop and it makes us more and more reactive without even realizing it. And that is the urge to share things on social media. And here I mostly mean sharing personal things. Talking about your own thoughts, experiences and beliefs activates the brain's reward centers. The simple act of sharing produces a brain response similar to eating your favorite foods or similar to receiving money. When you share things online, the dopamine hit is amplified by several factors. 1. Instant gratification, because you get immediate feedback giving you a quick artificial high. 2. Social validation. The likes, shares and comments on your post deliver even more dopamine, creating an addictive feedback loop that encourages you to post more and more frequently. 3. The other thing that amplifies this dopamine hit is never knowing exactly when or how many people will react. That way, posting on social media mimics the unpredictability of a slot machine that keeps you constantly on your toes. The strongest dopamine response isn't necessarily when you get the likes on your post, it's often when you post and you're waiting to see what happens. That's why people find themselves repeatedly refreshing the notifications to see what will happen. This brain dopamine loop is incredibly powerful, and some researchers suggest that when you become addicted, restricting your social media posting can be as hard as quitting alcohol or cigarettes. The worst part is that most people don't even realize what is happening with them. Some time ago, I casually asked some people who I see post a lot online, what is the reason they are posting personal things on social media? And I got answers like, I just want to have all of my pictures online, it's a lot more easy to organize them that way. Or I just want to update all of my friends of what I am doing instead of writing to each of them. Or I just want to document my journey of dieting or building something or whatever else the journey they are going through right now. You see, people have all kinds of rationalizations of why they are posting online so often. They rarely would see that as a form of addiction. But every addiction needs your rationalizations in order to keep existing in your life. Of course, if you have a business, you are selling something and you have a clear strategy of why you are posting so often, then it's not all rationalizations. Although my personal opinion is that even in those cases, constantly sharing personal things should not be a priority. Content that documents every day someone's journey or shows day in a life of just for views can be helpful here and there, but overall, it does not provide much meaningful value for the audience. It's just part of the noise that keeps us distracted from our own lives. But outside of doing it for business, sharing personal things on social media can become similar to any other dopamine addiction. It feels good in the short term, but in the long run, the cost is high. It slowly makes you unable to be present for your life because you are constantly in your head thinking what picture to take or what to do that will be worth posting. It makes you focus on what will look good in front of other people instead of what you would authentically enjoy doing, even if it's not popular amongst other people. It makes you hold on to a fake social media personality that you built in front of others rather than leaning into appreciating and accepting yourself for who you truly are. Sometimes posting online is also a way of soothing yourself in an overstimulated state and keeps you distracted from stepping back, looking at your real life and facing things you might not like. And of course, it makes you more and more dependent and addicted to external validation instead of training yourself to validate yourself regardless of other people's opinions or circumstances. In the long run, your constant online posting is the next rat race you are running without you even realizing what is happening with you. The problem with our urge to constantly share personal things online is maybe bigger than we realize, but it is something that it's solvable. As usual, everything starts with awareness to really see what is happening and be honest with yourself instead of automatically coming up with your favorite rationalizations. I think it also helps to think about the long-term consequences and the kind of people and society you want to contribute to. Do you want to contribute to people becoming more and more reactive? Do you really want to be part of a fake Instagram image society? Do you want to be part of people constantly relying on external validation? If you don't want to be part of the problem, then maybe you can be part of the solution. Here are some guidelines that might contribute to a potential solution. 1. Becoming more aware of this constant urge to share things on social media and not act on it. If you are not doing it for business, this is probably just your reactivity. 2. Sure, you can post some personal thing here and there, maybe 2 to 3 times a month, but other than that, keep it to yourself. Practice being calm, grounded, mature, self-soothing person who doesn't constantly need to overshare or need external validation to feel special. If you really feel the need to share things about your life, which is a need we all have as humans, do that with your trusted therapist or trusted close friends. We all need to be seen and heard, but social media rarely fills that need for us. 3. Other than personal things, try to post things that are actually valuable for other people, not just things that hit your dopamine or increase your ego. Those are some things I find useful to follow if you want to use social media more consciously and if you want to contribute to a more stable, mature, grounded society online and offline. There are a lot of other things that can be said about this topic, but I want to keep this short and just build a bit more awareness of what is happening with us, because having this awareness is the first most important step. If you want to add your views about this topic, please share your thoughts in the comments below. What was the last thing you posted on social media and why did you post it? I think we need to keep this conversation going, as this is one of the important ways to make more and more people aware of this addictive dopamine loop we all fall for. Alright guys, before I finish this video, I want to share one more thing that is a bit off topic, but it's something I really want to point out. Whenever you see headlines or thumbnails saying things like, the one thing that nobody talks about, or the only hidden secret of success you need to know, or the one thing that will change your life, or things like that, please be aware that people use these kind of headlines just to provoke your curiosity and emotions, to hook your attention and to make you click on their video. And often you watch this video because you think you will learn something new and important, but that is rarely the case. I made the headline of this video to be the addictive dopamine hit nobody is talking about, just to give more light to that manipulative tactic people use. And yes, maybe some of you hadn't heard about the social media posting dopamine loop before this video, but I am definitely not the only one talking about that. So that kind of headline is misleading. I don't think that this kind of marketing is ethical because it activates our reactivity and makes us more like monkeys rather than help us be more humans. And all of that just for somebody to get their precious views online. I encourage everyone to become more aware of that kind of headlines and stop clicking on them. That way you stop incentivizing manipulative marketing that make us more reactive than conscious people, and hopefully in future we will have more regulated, truthful and adequate marketing and headlines on social media. Okay, I hope this video was helpful for you and I will catch you in the next one.